and sleeve. Open my guard, get into collar and sleeve guard, and bend this, tension in that arm, and I move my hip, and I kick this through, pinch my knees, find that. When I'm actually trying to finish the omoplata, nobody's gonna go flat, because Carl's counter is to roll. Yeah. Go back a step. Lay flat. Ooh, now, bro. So you never want to be flat. But when I come up to finish the omoplata, when I control this elbow, and I find that grip, if you're not connected to the person and you curl this back, you're a little bit unstable. In fact, you could probably injure your partner here, you know. Whereas I want to come back, when I get to here, I physically put the weight on the outside foot, lie on them like this, right? Putting all my weight on them. I'm stable now. So now, when I pull this elbow up and I come underneath with this, all my weight's on Car's shoulder there. So I'm actually not, because I'm connected to them, does that make sense? I'm actually not just sitting up on the space here. I'm physically coming over, lifting this up, filling that, and now I'm connected to them. But last time we looked at, when I was trying to finish this, and I was here, Car rolled, and we ended up here. And then I didn't want him putting this guard around me, because if I kept this to try and keep control and he comes into an inversion, that can lead to problems. So my hand was coming here, and then that stops that, and then I physically lift my hip up and crush him with my butt, and then I back step over, replace my right hand with my left hand, into that backwards grab movement, and we're back into finishing the omoplata again, which is what we covered in Tuesday. Another option that I can do from there is I can re-roll when Carl goes for that escape. So probably the number one escape from the omoplata is when you go to hit it, your opponent will be on their knees, then they're going to look over their left shoulder and roll over their right to try and escape it. So when we do our move and we hit in and we come in, we get to here. So let's just say Carl hits it as I'm coming up to finish. That's one option. So as he rolls now, I keep that elbow control, so I just switch my grip and I come to here. So another thing I can do from here is when I come up and I curl my calf underneath his arm and I'm on the ball of the foot, there's still tension. I'm putting tension in that shoulder. I still keep the grip on my right hand. My right foot's planted, and I can bring now my left shoulder and put it between my legs and physically roll over to here. Now from there, it's a little bit different. Carl's back is off the mat, and there's different ways routes I can go down here, but we'll keep it really simple. From there, I'm going to win the underhook with my left hand. I'll get a gable grip hand to hand. I'm staying tight. I don't want Carl's arm coming out from my left hip. That's another thing, so I'm hugging him tight. And then I'll use this leg as a pendulum to kick him down, only this time I'll put him flat. Now there won't be another roll. And now from there, again, elbow control. I'm staying tight. So, one more time on that. So from collar and sleeve, I open my guard, turn on to my side, I find the bicep, I'm on my left hip, and then I move on to my right hip, I kick that leg through, put my foot on the hip, pinch my knees, stuff this to get the bend in the arm, find the elbow, kick over, and all that stuff. Carl, before I even make that grip, Carl's rolling. The minute he does, I switch my grip, put my hand here, curl this back, I'm up planted on my foot, and now I just bring my shoulder between my legs and I re-roll. Immediately I find that underhook, okay? I get hand to hand, and I also pinch my body to Carl's back, so he can't free that wrist from the left hip to the right hip. That's another escape. I use that leg as a pendulum to bring him down, only this time I'm bringing him down onto his shoulder. Find the elbow again, he's flat this time, so that escape isn't going to happen. And now I can move forward. There is another option, and it is a little bit dangerous, so just be careful with it. Possibly white belts, give this one a miss. Psychos can try it. Charles might roll when the omoplata is on and he's about to tap. So we'll look at that option. So from here, when I shrimp out, I do the same thing. I find the bicep, I move my hip, I kick over. When I get to here, I find this, please stay there, bro. I'm about to put this on, right? And Charles' last gasp of stay, just stay there, is he'll look over his left shoulder and roll over his right. The minute he does, I'm rolling over my left shoulder. That makes sense? Now this is all about timing. And you have to be careful because there's a fully locked omoplata here and we don't want anyone getting injured. Nothing's changed. He's in the same position again. So I lock that, sit up so I have connection between my body and Carl's back. But he can't pull free that wrist from here to here, which will be an escape. And then I use that leg to pendulum down. Okay? And then from there, finding the elbow again, flattening him out, making that wedge, coming forward. One more time on that. Be very careful on this one. So they're going to roll as you try to put the omoplata on, or from a fully locked omoplata. So when I come up and I'm actually here, and my feet are bent back, and I'm about to put it on. Now from there, all I have to do is I keep my grip. The minute Carl rolls, I'm rolling. Nothing, I'm not doing anything when he's rolling. From that grip, again, I'll make my control, staying tight so he can't get his wrist from the left to the right, using that leg as a pendulum to come down. And now from there, finding the elbow again, making the wedge,